Fuck.
Hello, everyone. This is TMP number 10, and with me here in this TMP recording, because we're going to split it off, we're going to first do the first half, the first 5 videos with these people that I have with me. You guys can introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I am Honoris. I like playing technical Minecraft in PvP. I play 1.7, and I like towers.
Yeah, I love those tower games to actually play. Next person.
So, I'm Digger. I mainly play 1.12 survival in Hecate.
And last person is Curry.
Hello, I'm Curie. I also play 1.12 Hecate.
Yeah, so with these people, we just watched the first 5 videos, and after that, we're gonna record the rest of it with Robbie a little bit later. And let's just go through the list of all the videos we have. We have 30 videos, and at the top, we have Myron Urio's Water Ghost block. You guys have seen the video. There is like a video about Myron creating some kind of a client server desync where he places a water source block that is only existing on the client but not on a server. And Myron's videos are they're always crazy. He does also these weird glitchy things with close blocks and water source blocks. Like I'm not sure what it could be useful for, but I mean, if you're interested in looking into that kind of buggy stuff, the next video,
Well,
I guess.
that means you can turn any block into a ghost block, but it will be block 36 server side.
True. Yeah, not exactly sure what it could be useful for, but it's an interesting way to actually create some kind of a glitchy behavior. And the next one after that, we have Fallen Breath's 100% successful bedrock breaking method. I mean, it's a really simple video. It's a really nice video where he shows all the ways you can actually break bedrock just by using an auto clicker and pistons. I mean, there could actually be useful for all the versions, if I remember. Yeah, he's showing it for all the versions from 1.10 to up to any future versions.
15.
Up to 15. Not sure if it
I mean,
works.
it's similar
With the
to the methods
with-
Myron showed at the very beginning. But
Yeah.
it does require auto clicker though.
It does require. Okay. I guess it has lower success rate if you don't use it, but it's pretty reliable. Yeah. The next one is from Panda 494, and he does few videos, I guess, but he's doing a video about fishing, water fishing, open water fishing, and I mean, Corey's probably the best fisher amongst us. She's been fishing a lot. And then, like, I don't know, what do you think about this new water mechanic?
It's because in the future versions that you have to fish in open water for treasures.
Yeah, I mean, they changed the whole mechanic. So Panda came out with this strange video where he tries to like exploit new mechanics, even though he's working for Mojang now. So it's interesting to actually have him at least do a couple of videos, and he's keeping up with the technical side of Minecraft. Fun to have him at
Someone
least.
asked him in the comments if he was a double spy.
A double spy. Yeah. By the way, we are recording this in over a stream right now that we are doing. So there's also people in chat that actually, if there is any questions in chat, we will actually redirect them into the video. Okay, then next video from Cerise or Cerise underscore Cerise, a Hopper Speed Shulker Box searcher or a one wide Shulker Box searcher, a tileable one. It's a really interesting setup where he shows a video where he creates or shows a device where if you input a shulker box with a single item in it that has, for example, stone, the system will search for a shulker box in the system that has stone in it, and then it will give you like all the shulker boxes that has stone in it. So it's a complicated, elaborate system for storage tech and similar. I think Ito made something similar where you throw a stone in it into his device, and it gives you like a lot more stone. So it's a smart storage, I guess.
I don't know if it's useful though.
Still,
I mean, would you use it in survival?
Yeah, maybe it's not super practical. Maybe if you want to make it request based, so you send a request to your storage system, and then it will come send the shulker boxes back to you. So you could make it like a complicated, elaborate storage. Like, I don't know.
I mean, it's a nice idea, but yeah, might not be the most practical thing to use.
Yeah, not everything is practical, but the tech he's using in that setup might be actually useful in other applications. Still, it's really the video is really complicated, and it goes in depth with it. Then and then the last one in this short clip we're going to do is by Lucky 0805, a diagonal upward piston bolt. I don't know how to say this, but I'm not a super fan of piston bolts. I know that a lot of people like them though. I mean, Digger, you're the biggest grinder of us all. Like, what do you think about piston bolts? Like,
I mean, if you're going like 1,000 blocks, it's like they're fine, but yeah, for longer then pearl cannons are better.
Yeah, and this one is just actually doing a diagonal upwards one.
Yeah, this is really nice to see.
At least
I wonder if it could use less redstone dust.
Less redstone
Yeah,
dust?
probably it could be optimized.
Yeah, in his video is actually showing you something really complicated. It's a little bit bloated in redstone and similar. So it would actually look better if it was.
I think it's just a proof of concept currently. It wasn't made as a final product.
So we will take a short break from the TMP right now, and then we will wait for Robbie. He's currently unavailable. He will be showing up a little bit later, and we will continue the TMP. Okay. Hey, hello guys. So we just came back, and now Orneris and Curry have left. Digger is still here, and 2 new people just joined.
Hello.
Nessie, yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, Nessie and Robbie.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay, so so the plan was just we do like a quick recording at the beginning with a couple of people, and we just switch it out for the last part. Or we have much more videos to go through. And should we go from number 6 and down?
Guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next video on the list is a video from Fallen Breath, the one-dimensional wither skeleton farm. 22.1 skulls per minute. I don't know much about the wither skeleton farms. Robbie, probably you and Nessie probably know more about this stuff.
It's the one using duping, I think, right?
Yeah, it kills all other mobs than wither skeletons with TNT.
Yeah, it speeds things up a little bit, but then letting them fall into the void, I guess, or into the despawn sphere, outside of the despawn sphere. I mean, how is that making it 22 though? It's just a little bit extremely higher than normal. Is it because somehow the wither skeletons are transported? I mean, I saw the video where the dupers were running and the wither skeletons were transporting, but if I recall, TT's was like 18 or something. It's a big boost for me.
14 point something, I think.
Yeah, 14.
But because you need to despawn sphere, they need to go up super high. And it's like a really weird shape. So you need the spawning pads all in conveyors to the middle. This one is super small, I think.
It's because the mobs are getting out of the mob cap faster. It's interesting. I guess if you want to see like a really cool wither skeleton farm that's from Fallen Breath, the next video from Francesco, and he calls it an overpowered furnace array. It's a really interesting and fascinating furnace array. He uses like a visual item splitter for the furnaces. It's not very overpowered. It just looks really fancy, to be honest.
One cool thing about it is that every furnace turns on at the same time.
Really, I didn't notice that. Yeah, that was really cool. It's still items that are really distributed in a really cool way. And then
Yeah, that's pretty fast. Look, also.
yeah, it's decently fast. It's also just like really visually cool to look at. And then next video from Nerkopas. Oh man, I can't pronounce that name.
Necrosapiens?
Necrosapiens. Oh, I see. Necrosapiens. He tames a dragon. I'm not sure exactly how it does it. Isn't it like in Easter egg where you just if you go too high, the dragon can't fight you or something, and the dragon tries to fight you. I'm not sure.
You can get stuck in some kind of AI loop, apparently.
Yeah, and the dragon
block
comes.
It seems like it crashed the game in 1.12, 1.11.
Oh,
But
it's
apparently
fixed
it
in
doesn't
versions.
anymore in 1.13. So that's why it works now.
Yeah, interesting.
But
So
it seems like when you unload the chunks or reload them, it fixes itself, so it's not super permanent.
yeah, that's good, I guess.
It's just
It's an interesting
cool.
glitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the next one is from Francesco again, a perfect item distribution system. It's a really interesting glitch with comparators. He uses like some kind of a CBUT to distribute items. It's a useful one for furnace systems, I guess. It's a bit slow though.
True.
Yeah.
I believe he's also not the first to show it.
Really?
Like there was someone else who did it, I think Tesla or something. Like someone else has done it before, but I guess they didn't publish it like on YouTube.
Yeah, that was just interesting stuff, like from Francesco. Still, I thought found it interesting. And the next one yet again from Myron Urio. Myron does piston heads, and this is one of the cooler ones. I guess he didn't show this before. This time is a 7-headed piston.
Oh yeah.
It's really
I
cool.
actually have a bit of history with that.
Really?
I think he mainly made the video because of me talking to him about like 6-headed and 7-headed piston. Like he asked me, should I make a video for 7? I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. I think he did it like the day after I showed him that we did a 6-headed piston on Dark.
Oh, you built the 6-headed one because I know that he went logged into SciCraft to just make the 6-headed one in the end. That's cool.
It's quite cool how he uses like some ghost block technology to be able to place the piston. You have like 2 game ticks room or something to place it in. So you have to be
that's
quite
why he
precise.
like had a special like that's the setup. It looks crazy. The stuff he works on is just insane. It's on a new level.
Yep.
And then Jail is back. He made another video. And if you guys don't know, Jail is a old school technical Minecraft player that played like back in the ZipCrowd days. And he made a multi-floored elevator using the new honey block mechanics. Pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, it's been shown before, right?
I think there have been
Not
variations of it. Don't think they were as fast.
Yeah,
No.
but
like this goes at like 6.6 blocks per second.
But the cool thing is like it's like multifunctional and it's got so many functionalities and whatnot.
And you can dial in the floor you want also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that part has
because
been
of
shown
cobble
before,
walls,
I think.
he can now put one processing unit at the bottom and then cobble walls to all the floors to control it.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's really cool, to be honest. He just shows up after a large hiatus and just does a really cool elevator. That's interesting. He's at least done a comeback. And then he makes also another video, a simple combination block using the new cobble walls. Those new cobble walls. That was really interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, I've seen someone else use that same kind of mechanism for like instant downwards facing wire.
Yeah.
You could effectively transform all the cobble walls all the way down to where have a server detected block state change.
That's so cool. I really like that new mechanic in 12 or in 16. Is it 15?
I think
16?
it's 13 plus.
This is 13. I thought it was.
I think it's like a
16.
consequence of the flattening.
Oh,
don't know.
Is that?
No, that they instantly update.
Yeah, instantly update. Yeah.
Oh, that might be
something
new.
changed in 15 that it's possible. I don't think it's possible in 14, right?
No, it's new. Something like Pingu mentioned that he was playing around with the snapshots and he found that like it could instantly update down, and so it's an instant downwards signaling system.
Okay. But the part about detecting the block state change with observers, I think what's in. Yeah.
13,
did-
right?
yeah.
Or
Okay.
14? I don't.
That's pretty cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next video is the Bedrock video I made. I mean, I can't judge that. You guys will have to judge it.
You say what you showed.
The Bedrock video. It's an April Fool's Bedrock video. Showed like
Wait,
just
is it a
the
video?
history.
But oh shit, you showed a lot of stuff in that video.
Yeah, it's just the history of how the Bedrock video is impossible to get in 12 or in Java edition. It's never been like it's not been easy to get, and a lot of people have theorized it. But it's an April Fool's video. It's fake news, so let's move on.
Where's
Oh.
part 2?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Fill command from Comet 107. The survival fill command.
Another April Fool's video.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, uploaded on it first. But yeah, it uses a very old concept, I think. Like it's been known at least in the tech community for, I don't say 3 years plus.
Yeah, I think it's been used in the factions community to create these sand walls to blow stuff up.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's interesting stuff, to be
I
honest.
believe Methods, Psycraft wanted to use it for like Dragon Egg break. I don't know if he ever got too far with it.
Yeah, he
Effectively,
got to a
just
point where he needed server-side mod to make it work, so
Oh.
he just gave up.
okay. But effectively, we
I
just
think
have
there's
like a
ways
bunch
to
of
do it.
falling entities, and then you have like way more TNT, and then you blast the TNT right next, or detonate the TNT right next to the falling entities. Then they like place each other one by one next to each other,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
so you can kind of emulate filling without needing cheese.
Yeah, and then the video after that is, wait a second. Banana? What? Oh yeah, the banana door. The banana door from
Yeah. That's
Cube
what
does stuff.
It's ridiculous amount of redstone blocks.
Yeah, he does a bunch of
it's
doors.
1 high.
But it's a really cool video too. I really like the video. He does like doors and doors in a funny way, and he did the banana door, which is just made out of redstone blocks and pistons. It was interesting. And
Then TNT is the actual door part.
the TNT is actual door part.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
the thing
one
when
I
you
Oh,
opens and
right.
closes.
All
So
right.
that's like an extra challenge. You don't want to blow up anything.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Yeah, it's a really interesting video. He explains like why he did it. He used basically like complex like slimestone to achieve some silly goal, but it's an interesting goal to be nevertheless. The next video from Comet explains the fill command and the April Fool's video. He releases it 2-3 days later. It's a good explanation of the same thing that we discussed earlier. I guess the next one, Lava Lake Basalt Printer from Sharp Fang. It's a cool video, to be honest. New basalt mechanics in 16, but it's a Snapchat video though.
Yeah.
But
I guess it's kind of cool.
That's not going to change. I don't think that's going to change. It's
Yeah,
still
I
going to
don't
make
think
it to the
either.
release.
True.
Yeah, he
I
makes.
believe
like
he's encoding like the actual printing part, like the message he's printing in like a piston tape, something like that.
Yeah, he uses some logic tape to make a shaped basalt print on top of the bedrock or on top of the lava. It's pretty cool. And then if we move on to the 18th video in the list, an instant detection end crystal dragon killing machine, Mizuma Games. It's a complicated dragon killing setup where he basically creates a detection system so that the crystals around the dragon, where the dragon spawns, are destroyed by arrows, and then the dragon also is killed by TNT. It's a fascinating setup, to be honest. It's using no duped setups, no duped TNT, so it's dispensers, and then he uses like something that is survival friendly to build, and then kills the dragon with it. I thought it was really complicated, to be honest, a really complicated setup, but I guess it's a dragon farm per se.
Yeah.
Dragon detection was, again, really simple.
Yeah, really simple setup, yeah.
But it's pretty cool to see it done.
Yeah, it was really cool. And he
Yeah.
uses those new vines that grow downwards. What are they called? Those
Twist
red
with
vines.
something.
Vines or something.
Yeah, to detect them when they grow. It's pretty cool stuff. And then if you move on to the next video, the 19th, Crafty Masterman is a Mapulator 128 edit. I'm a little bit lost now. Oh, it's the water display.
Yes.
This video was really cool, to be honest. He shows like a calculator that you can, like an in-game calculator with a proper display and using a minimap and whatnot. So it's a complex multiplier and divider, and it's like a calculator in Minecraft, but displayed on like with a really nice map art, and he showcases it in like a really good video where he showcases how it like is used, but he doesn't showcase how it works. I hope that he actually makes another video explaining it. It's really cool stuff, to be honest. I really like that video. And the next one from
Making
Landmine.
water displays isn't that hard. I think only the encoding. Probably
Yeah.
super cancer.
I think he actually did make a video later that seems to follow it
He
up,
did?
explain it
okay.
further.
Oh, it's not in the list, I guess.
Yeah.
We might link it if we remember to do it.
Hello.
Oh, hey, is that
Oh,
TT?
hello.
Yes.
Oh man, TT is here. TT is
Fashionably labeled.
Oh,
It's like a
that's
wizard.
exciting. Great. What
Never
video
late,
are you
never early.
And then
We are at 20.
yeah,
Okay.
number 20 from Landmining. This video I did not understand. I must
Say, I think it's like 100 block per second dropper line, like instant dropper line or something. Well, okay, not instant then. Like 110 blocks per second or something.
But why is it special?
I mean, it isn't.
It's not.
It's just
Oh,
Super small.
faster
Just
and
rails
compact.
and some
oh,
observers.
small. Yeah, okay, true.
it's the compactness of the setup that makes it interesting. I see.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
I see. The other versions of the same device is bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to drop a line, that's a good video, I guess. It's a very short one. And it's not very descriptive.
And
True.
you can't
And
see
it's
anything. It's
directional.
just
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, there are setups for all directions, but you can't just use the same setup for all.
oops.
Yeah. But it's nevertheless, if you need a dropper line, I guess you can drop a message to Landmining to ask him to give you a schematic. Next one from Fallen Breath, high precision 260 TNT duping array. I guess it's the GPW's duping array that he made it future. He updated to the future versions of the newer ways to dupe. I guess he can't use the old ways, so he needs to upgrade it. He lost a couple of TNT, but he made the same dupe array, I guess. And he used the same dupe array for the 360 updated version for the new cannon. To be honest, it's a really cool thing, and it's interesting to see that there's a cannon for the future versions. I'm not sure if you guys are. I understand you guys don't like duping, but to me, it's really fascinating stuff. The Fallen Breath is like taking the 12 stuff and upgrading it so that it's functional in the future versions. There's like at least one tech server that does that stuff.
It's quite nice.
Yeah.
great.
And then the 420 FTL video from me. That was a big lazy upload. I was waiting for the 20th of April.
Oh man.
Funny.
I had to wait 3 months to upload that video. Okay, the
But
next
still
one.
in the last day.
Yeah.
I believe you skipped one actually.
No.
Skip number 23.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, End Farm,
Oh,
which is actually really cool.
Dark Shulker. Dark Shulker did a real. Okay, if you guys don't watch any of the videos in this list, you need to watch this. This is crazy. The End Farm. Oh man, I can't. I shouldn't like.
Which one? What?
There is a video from Dark Shulker, released the 19th of April. He builds like an entire complex.
Oh, that.
Yeah, he kills the Ender
Oh, yeah.
Dragon and places new crystals and farms obsidian with the same concept Oreo had, but he actually does it practically. And he farms obsidian using withers. It's the most insane thing I've seen in Minecraft.
He
Absolutely
also farms
nuts.
endstone and torches.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that too. Oh man, this is the most crazy device ever. He uses like the player to place the crystals, and he showcases the whole thing. It's a bit difficult to see all the angles and how the setup works, but the player goes and places crystals, the dragon spawns and immediately gets blasted by an arrow, and then there's these pillars, the end pillars that generate after the dragon respawns. Those pillars are being broken by withers. It's absolutely crazy. The most crazy thing, probably
Is it a stable with a cage at least, or is it some 1000% safe ray cage?
Yeah.
it's Ray
He uses
cages.
a
There's
bunch of
no-
end crystals, I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah,
guess.
it's Ray cages. It's not a survival friendly device. Just nevertheless, it's just a cool.
Well,
It's a
you
really
can
cool
build
concept.
it, I guess.
I think it's mostly like a concept video.
Yeah, it's
Like
a
it's
concept.
Yeah. You
I mean,
also
it's
only
kinda
have
slow,
rates
honestly.
For like 10 cages, even though you could make probably 100 or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But
for
it's
an
really
obsidian
cool.
farm, there are probably better ways. But for an endstone farm too. But
Yeah, but
But it's cool to have it like all in one.
yeah,
the whole thing is really cool to like
Yeah,
but
true.
the effort to be put in behind that, that's just. And he's a really nice guy, and he doesn't even have more than like 200 views in this video. He definitely deserves a little bit more.
Yes, 1.7k views, by the way.
Yeah.
1.7.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
deserves more anyway.
Yeah, it definitely deserves much more views.
Yeah.
It's the fastest obsidian farm, right?
I think
At
some
least-
of the
unless
you-
portal
to
ones might be
leave.
faster.
No,
Yeah.
you can
Application.
use a player kill. Player kill is much faster.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean you can use all kinds of cheaty ways. I mean, I don't know. It's probably one of the fastest. Anyways, Francesco again. He makes a tree farm, spruce tree farm, a bone meal efficient one. He also always makes these super simple stuff. But it's an interesting farm. I'm not sure. I don't know much about tree farms.
It's
You guys
not.
probably know more.
It's not as simple as it could get for that speed. I mean, 45k logs per hour is like nothing for a 2x2 spruce farm, so it could be a lot simpler in my opinion. It's overcomplicated for what it does. Also, the log transport is quite a mess.
Did you see
I
the
mean,
improved version he made?
Did you make a new version?
We made one like
Oh,
yesterday.
60k. Well, okay, still 60k. Like
Yeah.
for when you look at the farm and all the redstone, you should easily like with the same MSPT, you should easily get like 150k logs per hour or whatever. The bone mealing is a bit more difficult, of course, on future versions because we are all still playing on 12, but still 150k should be doable with still keeping it lag friendly. I mean, looking at the Mango's old like lag friendly farm, it was 100k logs or whatever per hour, and it had like no dust and no observers and nothing. So yeah, it can be a lot simpler.
Yeah, but at least he put some effort into it. And
Yeah, it looks like a lot of work.
yeah. I guess we can go to the next video. Techman88 made a really interesting three game tick birch tree farm.
Yeah.
It's a bit crazy, to be honest. The concept is nuts, and
The concept is like, it's not new or anything. It's just, I don't know.
yeah,
Now
it's
it
insane.
works. Before
Wow.
it didn't.
I actually like it with pushing they are pushing a log in and retracting it out at the same time. I also had that idea this was the first idea I had for the 6 game tick jungle tree farm. Of course, with a double piston extender back then. And yeah, but this makes no sense, this farm. You need multiple players speed clicking, so.
Yeah.
And if you have multiple players speed
Just
clicking,
maybe
you
just quickly
well-
briefly explain what he explains in the video.
Oh.
He basically used a new concept. Before you couldn't place pistons closer to the tree, and now because you can, there's a new concept where you can pulse the pistons in a really complex way to push logs out of the way and grow a new tree. But the only way to be able to place new trees in that small amount of space, the only way to bone meal it, because you need to usually use dispensers, you need to use players right-clicking the tree itself, and because of that, it becomes an unfeasible like tree farm for casual use. it's kind
it's
of
not even, it doesn't even make sense at all, because if you need 3 players to run it and it only returns like 125 KSA logs, you might as well just build 4 GameTick birch farms and you get 180k or whatever.
True. But I mean, still, it's a cool tree farm. I mean, it's the way he explained it was also not for the high-end technical players. I
Yeah,
think it's more for the more normal people that doesn't know much, but not much about piston block update order, and he tried to simplify it for the general crowd.
Yeah,
so.
that's good for the casual players, I guess.
Plus, it looks cool
understand what's happening.
when it's running.
Wasn't there someone in the comments saying that there was already a Chinese version that did 2 game ticks instead of 3?
It was like the same day, I think. Someone released one on Bilibili or whatever.
Oh,
The 2 game tick version. Yeah, I mean,
also just
same
an
thing.
insane concept, just a theory crafted concept. Yeah, still, it's an insane thing that we can actually make 2 game tick tree farms. I mean, still, it's just the idea of it is an interesting thing, even though it's completely impractical.
Could probably make a 1 game tick farm.
Oh no.
But yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. And the last video on the list from Smokey Dog. Oh man, Smokey. He makes a basalt farm. I don't know what to say. This thing is an insane thing.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I hope he makes
the
blast
blast chamber itself is just so satisfying to look at.
He basically pushes basalt from all 6 sides. I think it's from above or just from the 4 sides. From the sides.
6 sides.
All 6 sides. Oh man.
Oh, I don't know. Now from 4 sides, and then you shift the block itself when TNT explodes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an absolutely crazy device. I think I've never seen any blast chamber that looks like it. It's one of the most insane things.
How many? 570 items per TNT. That's insane.
Yeah,
it's like double the blocks than what we started with in blast chambers.
Yeah, absolutely crazy efficient. I hope that concept becomes a blast chamber that can be used in other tree farms or whatever.
Yeah, didn't he say the blast chamber already existed? It's Mouses or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Really?
I think that.
Wow.
Yeah, Mouse
That's
had this blast chamber for 2 years already. I mean, I have seen almost like similar design already. He showed me. So yeah, but he adapted it and made it probably more efficient. I think the old one wasn't as efficient, but still, I mean.
Yeah, the fact that thing actually works is just, I hope that becomes a more commonplace, because currently the best, like I was trying to make a blast chamber for concrete the other day, and the only ones I found was decent was the Fallen one, and people were like, there's better ones but they're not adapted and they're not universally like ready to be used. And not everyone has like the ability to take that concept and make it practical. So yeah, well, that was the end of the videos. Really glad that we actually managed to do it.
There's the epic minecart rail.
What? There's more? Oh, I haven't seen it.
One.
Last 28.
Man, it's the best video of them all.
Really?
I haven't
so
seen
happy
that
to watch.
Right now.
Wait. Let's go watch it right now. Let's watch it together.
Yeah, it's nothing special. Just
it's 30 seconds of video.
Looks very great.
Oh, it's an interesting
just
train.
Moving minecart rail that's, I think, almost as fast as the minecart or faster.
Oh, that's an interesting concept. What the hell? Yeah, so it's a rail that's moving, and on top of it there is a minecart that's moving also, but the minecart is traveling the same speed as the flying machine itself. Worth watching. That's an interesting last video. Oh, that's perfect. So glad we actually managed to get all these people together. Oh man, TT, when are you gonna do the next one? TT is gonna do the next one, by the way.
Epic comeback.
He's gonna do a big comeback to Minecraft.
Hell yeah.
JL and TT at the same time. Oh man, double.
With a mango.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Next video, TT is gonna make it TMP. I'm not gonna even show up in it, so you will hear TT's voice, TT's sexy voice, and hopefully he's not gonna record it in the middle of McDonald's. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.
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 Bye.